up? It's your boy T-Bear and Reaction. So my original one started with checking out a trailer and a couple of videos I wanted to do today for Wrestling Wednesday involving post of WrestleMania and stuff as well too. But after watching this episode of this week's AEW though, I was hoping I was gonna hold up to possibly Polano or somebody else talk about what just was transpiring at AEW, but Ross hop on it. I'm going to use it. He's going to be the I guess we say the vehicle for this as well too. So if you saw AEW, Young Bucks had a promo against FTR as well too, and part of the promo it's all about the incident happened with CM Punk with Jack Perry, and they mentioned Jack Perry as well too. And I thought they were going to leave it at that. They ain't mentioned CM Punk. They tried to act like they wanted to mention it, but they like they couldn't. All for the sake of on the boost ratings or heal heat, whatever. Did not expect them to do this. They could have kept this part off. They could have just left it at just a conversation. Or even a parody. They decided to actually show the footage that happened of what happened between Jack Perry and CM Punk. I mean, Punk's back's turned, but still, because they don't want to show face. But still, you can tell it's Punk. They're gonna show that. So, my thoughts on this is like, really, that to me, I won't be completely honest, was some clown shit. That was not a good look, in my opinion. I'm just gonna say it. That was some clown shit right there. I mean, I there's no denying that folks can say this or that about it. They can try to defend it all they want. To me, that was clown shit. Like, no. Nah, I know Maxwell Freeman, MJF when he was a heel, does some stuff to push the boundary to keep him heat, but this might even got him beat. That was just poor taste. To me, it was in poor taste. Like, and it's proved Punk and proved CM Punk right about how AEW is not that great of a business for wrestling, business wise wrestling. And it's not. That was to me. Be honest, it's some tactics that we see in indie wrestling. Be honest, but let me see what Ross had to say about this, man. Because wow, that is just poor taste, in my opinion. Wasn't good luck. Even folks saying that that's on some WCW 2000 finger poke will do. Even Twitter saying this their finger poke will do. Dave Arquette becoming champion moment right there. Cause yeah, that was some clown shit. No lie. Anyway, let's get it.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at again with another video. So I just saw the much anticipated official footage from the incident that involved Jack Perry and CM Punk last year. Now, they were hyping this up since like last week, saying they were going to show the footage after the whole CM Punk went on Ariel Helwani's podcast, talk about what happened that infamous day. And when I found this out, initially I was like, what's the point? Like, what is the purpose in doing this? How does this benefit your program now? You're literally showing footage of a guy that's not even in your company anymore. How does this help anything going forward? Is this a way to get Jack Perry back on AEW television? Is this a way to push, his character, his heel gimmick or whatever? I don't know, because from what CM Punk has said in plenty of reports, that he jacked up Jack Perry. And it doesn't make sense to show this clip because it doesn't make him look good. Are you trying to embarrass CM Punk? He told his side of things.
That's pretty much what it was. They're taking their heel persona as the EVP, the evil EVPs, too damn far. Like, it wasn't there. And somebody tried to say that you would have felt the same. You act like the same as people thought when the the current call was. To be honest, I wouldn't look at that any same as that at all. I will that because that's different. I would be pissed off at the fan for doing that more so the wrestler. Most of the wrestler himself for happening. I'll be more pissed off at the fan for doing that, not the wrestler or the company. Because if I was old, especially if I was old enough at the time to see that, I'm old. By the time I'm like old enough to know that now it didn't happen as a kid. I mean, I'd be like confused, and it did happen as a kid. I ain't care about it as well too as a kid. I ain't just like okay, but if I heard about that as a kid, as an adult, I probably wouldn't care because at the time I probably knew that wrestling was a fake, the script as well too, and not surprised to good friends. I seen footage, I heard footage of hangouts. I already probably seen footage of wrestlers face or heel hanging out together as well too. I heard about the Bonesaw crew that featured Undertaker, Yokozuna, Rikishi back then he was in F5 Charles Wright when he was either Godfather or Kama. The Godwins as well too. Were either one was mixture of face or heels, and I think of course King's guy too, Glenn Jacob. But anyway, either way, if I knew about that, I wouldn't care about the current call as much. But this right here, your own company doing this, and it's not a good look, man. That was not a good move at all.
Things. I don't get how does this help other than temporary ratings. That's it.
If it does go for ratings, it's definitely gonna be temporary. But I feel like they just still they fade.
Unless they, if anything, they probably should have shown this a while back. If you're gonna create some type of angle out of it, that probably would have been the best time to really capitalize on it,
Exactly.
or whatnot. But instead, you show it damn near 8 months after the fact. So I was already confused. But once again, I get why they did it, because ratings. People are gonna tune into the show now just to see what's going on. So you see the clip, and I'm probably not going to post it here because I don't know how AEW is going to be with copyrights. I ain't trying to get a strike from these guys. Yeah. So, if you want to see,
don't do it. I heard it. That's how BWJ lost Cubba's page because of their strikes. So don't do it.
It's all over social media. It's all over Twitter, right? Saw the clip, and you can see CM Punk and Jack Perry getting nose to nose, face to face. And some words were exchanged. There's no audio. And then CM Punk gives him a mean push and decides to put my man, try to choke him out. He didn't punch him, but he pushed him hard. And Jack Perry really didn't get no type of offense in. He didn't stand a chance. I'm going to just be honest with you. He did not stand a chance. That first push looked like it pushed his soul out his body. And then after that, he just proceeded to try to choke him out. Samoa Joe had to come in there and other producers had to break it up. But CM Punk was visibly pissed. You can see he was just fed up. And it leads to believe that's probably what was said. What you going to do about it? And CM Punk said, fuck it. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do about it. And he stood on business, and that was happened. Now, here's the thing, guys. Wrestling has always had these situations. These little tense moments. It's always had that. Is it right? Some can say it's not. But at the end of the day, you got a lot
of... Somebody in that group, one of the groups I said, gonna say, because, so WWE can do... Let me bring that up. Somebody in WWE trying to compare this with WWE. I'm like, what the fuck? What's that? Let me see what the guy said about that. So let me get straight. You all watch WWE, WF, where we use real life drama to tell a story of real cover for over 20 years to be afraid and future. But as soon as another company did it, like the Edge and Matt Lita, the Jet Hart Nami straight up drugs. All right, let's back it up a taste. When WWE did that shit, we didn't like it as much either, as well too. We didn't like it much either as well too. We didn't like the fact they put Edge and Adam Copeland's and Matt Hardy and Lita's Pam's real I think it's Pam's real live relationship in there as well too. We thought then that was wild and poor taste as well too. I mean, drama was crazy, but at the same time we thought poor and wild taste, and Lita got a lot of backlash from that. Even to this day, regardless she was a face of heel, there's folks who do not like Lita over that shit. So let's cut the let's stop the cap. Hold on.
The testosterone.
I make sure let's stop the cap on that. Jeff Hardy and Drugs name. Anybody, whether it's Jeff Hardy, Hawk from Hawk, Joey Mercury, anybody that had a substitute using their storyline, why it was looked interesting, it was poor. We thought that shit was poor taste too, as well too. What was the other thing? Now the Dominic and Ray thing, I can't say much about it, but at the same time, it was interesting. The only thing that was interesting, but we know completely that was fake. But at the same time, because that we know it's fake. I mean, they're little tight, but somehow we got assholes who just want to be assholes using that saying Dom Eddie's his real father and all that, just be assholes. So that's another story right there. Now the situation with Stephanie, Tessa, and Triple H though. Like I said, at the time, we didn't know what the fuck was going on. We didn't think, unless you were really deep into the McMahon situation and knew what happened behind the scenes. We ain't know shit about what was going on. We thought Stephanie was really dating Tess. We still thought Triple H was still with China at the time, real behind the scenes. We know the whole behind the scenes story told later on. So you can't use that. But this shit right here, we knew for a while. CM Punk did an interview about it as well too. We knew about the situation, so that's not a good example. Okay, the examples you use are not good examples. So, and if it was, we felt some type of way about it then. So there's that. Let's keep going.
Jerome in the building. You got a lot of egos in the building. Sometimes things happen. Hell,
matter of fact, hold on a second. I'm back. Yo, so it's getting late. I'm about to make this my only video. But anyway, let's keep going.
It's not even just in wrestling. It happens in a lot of sports. I'm not sure if y'all know about the infamous story of Michael Jordan and Steve Kerr at practice, and they got into it. And Michael Jordan punched him. Like, it was a real thing. And guess what? They ended up winning championships together. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Michael Jordan trusted him on the court. You feel me? So it happens. I've seen it happen in just, sports in general, or just even with friends. Sometimes you get into it, but at the end of the day, you let bygones be bygones and you do what you got to do. You handle business. So the fact that if somebody tries to say, oh, that's CM Punk's wrong for that, you can say that. But at the same time, Jack Perry was wrong for what he was doing out there and antagonizing CM Punk.
Exactly. And being Jackass Perry. I mean, before he became Jackass Perry.
I don't get the purpose of why would you say that? Why would you purposely try to rile somebody up, try to test somebody's ego? Or
yes, that's the thing. I have a pet peeve about it. Why folks are like that in the first place. That's the bad thing as well too. So yeah, that's not understand why folks like that. They do this just because I don't give a F mentality as well too. And sometimes that shit bites them in the ass in the long run.
Whatever the case, some could say CM Punk should have walked away, but I think it was just a situation that CM Punk, he was just at the end of his, his rope there. So exactly. You can say both were wrong in the situation, but this happens. And it's just one of those things where it's like, at the end of the day, this footage doesn't help AEW other than temporary ratings. It definitely doesn't help Jack Perry. And apparently, they were using this footage to set up the EVPs, the Young Bucks, going against FTR. And this is one of the reasons why they didn't want to shake the FTR's hand at the end of that match when they lost.
Right.
Like, they're trying to set this up to some storyline between these two teams when it's like, why?
Like I said, I know folks who went too far with for Hill Heat, and like I said, MJF was one of them. But he ain't want to do some dumb shit like this. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, come on now.
Huh? Why are we using this as some bridge jump off point? Like, I don't know, man. I just feel like if I'm Tony Khan, if I'm upper management in AEW, there's no point in releasing this clip. It doesn't help anybody. Maybe back then, sure. You probably could have capitalized on it, but
For real.
now it's no point. It's literally a waste of everybody's time. People wanted to see it just to see the visual, the footage of it. Now that people saw it, then it's like, all right, cool. So you're setting up a match that I don't see as many people being interested in seeing, and for what? How does this benefit other than this week's rating boost? Does this carry over to next week? So I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. I just don't think this was something that needed to be seen. But now that it's out there, it really just validates CM Punk's point that what he said more or less is what may have been the truth.
And also validate how he feels about AEW as a business well too, and that was a good business move.
I know, man. I don't know, bro. It just doesn't make sense to me. Let me know down below if this move make any look of sense for AEW to be doing. Showing some old fight footage that happened months ago. All because CM Punk went on the podcast and told his side of the story.
I want to see folks' comments on this, man. Because like I said, it don't, to me, like I said, it makes him look like a clown. So let's see what they say. Let's see. Let me confirm everything I said. I ain't punch. All the young bucks came out in the crowd and the crowd chanting CM Punk. The video shows CM Punk whooped that trick. The one Punk said, "Tell me I'm telling lies. This made Jack look like a bigger bum." Facts. Bro just proved CM Punk right. It's roll 2. And like I said, afterwards, the Young Bucks came out during a little segment with who was it? Pac and FTR against Okada. Well, no, Pac versus Okada and everything. They was chanting CM Punk because you fucked up. So we'll see what happens going forward, but right now, just like that was poor taste for AEW. Like I said, even as far as storyline wise, it's still poor taste. So yeah, other than that, if you like my reaction and my thoughts and reaction on that situation, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.